5 good reasons not to start a Caferacer project. Well, actually there's only one, but there's elements to that. Stay tuned.
So as I said, there's mainly one reason, and that's don't start it if you're not going to finish it. Like these three here. But that breaks down into a lot of other elements of why you don't finish a project, and that's what we're going to go into. So you're prepared for all the ups and downs and things that you can't cope with.
If at any time during the video you think it's at all useful, mildly amusing or whatever, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down here if you haven't already. Anyway, let's get on with it. And first up, the old fail to plan, plan to fail adage. Both of those apply, actually, honestly. So let's talk about the planning first. When you're looking to buy a bike, if it's not just the spur of the moment thing and you happen to see something you think it's a bargain and you go for it, which is always dangerous. See the other episodes I've got on that kind of thing about what to buy and what not to buy. Anyway, if you do know what you're after, whether it's a Honda CB something, CX, maybe a Yamaha Virago, if you're feeling brave, BMW, whatever. Have a look into the bike, see how easy spares are to get hold of, see what kind of things are available specifically for those bikes and customizing. Of course, there's lots of universal parts, which are never quite that universal, but you'll find that out. And if you can, if you've got something like Photoshop or whatever, maybe get some kind of image of the bike itself and start playing around, putting together some ideas of what you might like it to look like, so that you at least know what direction you're headed in to start with. Just an idea. Always difficult to end up at a destination if you don't know where you're going. And then of course there's the flip side. Plan to fail, because you will. I mean, hopefully not ultimately, but along the way, things that you thought were going to work won't, and you'll have to do them 2 or 3 different ways before you end up with a solution. Take a look at any of my projects and you'll see that's happened with whether it's seats, foot pegs, fuel tanks, handlebars. A lot of these things take 2 or 3 goes before you get them right. So be prepared for that. Then of course there's the money side of things. Set yourself a budget. I have kind of illustrated that you can pretty much build a Caferacer for $0 at a pinch, and it certainly needn't cost you any more than the original cost of the bike if you're smart. And on the money front, don't be kidding yourself you're going to make any. I'll be honest, on the bikes I've done, I've made a few $100, like literally a handful. So I've never lost money until, of course, you build in the labour factor, right? And to my point on that, right now on Facebook Marketplace, there are 3 bikes down in Phoenix that have been put together pretty nicely, actually, I have to say. If you're just looking at the photographs, they use some quality parts, they're really nice looking build, and of course they're dropping the price every week because kind of know, unless they're quite a particular thing, right? And unless somebody loves what you've created, they're not going to pay top dollar for it, or not even covering your costs, honestly. So yeah, there's a really nice Honda that I'm thinking about buying, actually, just because I can do a few little tweaks and make it mine. There's 2,200 at the moment. So yeah, don't be kidding yourself you're going to make any money out of it. Not even if you start a YouTube channel. And then of course there's the bits and pieces that you're not quite up to, honestly. I'm assuming you're not a wizard motorcycle mechanic, otherwise you probably wouldn't even be watching this. And again, if you've watched any of my other episodes, yes, I have episodes, you'll realise that there are things that I don't like dealing with, can't deal with. Probably could if I tried, I don't know. But, things like carburetors, kind of beyond me, honestly. Like rejetting them, rebuilding them, tuning them. It's quite an art. Luckily, I've got somebody locally that can do that kind of thing. So be prepared to spend significant money on that kind of stuff. Maybe for you that's electrics, or something entirely different. I don't know. It might be as simple, same as me. You don't have welding equipment, therefore anything you need welded you got to take to a shop, something like that. Luckily, I have a friend who can do welding. So I hope that hasn't put you off entirely of the idea of building a Caferacer, because it's actually enormously satisfying when it does come together, despite all the hurdles that you're going to face in the meantime. Just wanted to prepare you for what you're going to be getting yourself into. But if you do decide to go ahead, good luck, and please refer to a lot of the videos that I have on the channel with all kinds of builds from Hondas, Suzuki's, MV Agusta, Ducati, Moody Guzzi. And I've started putting together some videos on specific elements of the build, like paint, for example, painting the fuel tank, painting the bodywork. Going to be doing some stuff on custom exhausts. Also going to put one together on swapping front forks, shortening front forks, all that kind of malarkey. They're on the channel already within the certain builds, like the both Hondas. Did a Forkswap on the 78 CB750 and shortened the forks on the 82. So yeah, if you're into all that. And of course Kawasaki, that's a Yamaha R6 front end. So yeah, if you're thinking of doing something exciting like that, just search my channel. You'll find the episodes that are there at the moment. And as I say, I'll be putting up specific episodes just dealing with those elements of a build. I'll try and remember to leave some links in the description to those various episodes on forks and stuff. So you'll need to subscribe down here somewhere. And if you thought the video was any good, helpful at all, mildly amusing, give it a thumbs up. And of course, encourage others to watch my lunacy.